Yo, what's up? It's your girl Chef Tara, and for today's recipe we're making cronuts. Now, I know you may be asking, what the hell is a cronut? Well, bring your ass in here and let me show you. So grab those drinks because it's time to cook and cut up. Alright, so for your croissants, you're going to need, of course, your rolling pin. You're going to need a can of croissant dough. You'll need flour, about a 1/4 cup to 1/3 cup of your powdered sugar, some freshly washed cut strawberries, some vanilla extract, not abstract for some of y'all, and then of course you're also going to need some lemon juice. I'm going to make sure that we dust our cutting board in our rolling pin. So how we're going to do that, we're just going to take a little bit of this flour here, and very easily we are going to dust our entire cutting board. The reason why we're doing this is because when we are rolling out our croissant dough, we want to make sure that if it touches any part of the board, that it won't stick. Rolling pin covered in flour as well. Just gonna cup a little bit of flour in your hand, and you're gonna go over the cutting board, over the rolling pin. Now the reason again we want to do this is because we're going to be rolling our croissant dough with this rolling pin, and we want to make sure that it doesn't stick. Alright, so now that we have the croissant dough all rolled out, what we're going to do is we're going to close these little jagged lines. And the reason why we want to do that is we want to make sure that they don't come apart when we're rolling, and then also when we're frying. So what I'm doing is I'm just pinching them closed. And the reason I'm doing that is because I got nails. Normally, if you can use the tip of your fingers, you just go ahead and boom, boom, boom. But since I gotta make sure that I'm, fly out here, we gotta make sure that we're pinching like this. And if you like me, it's a good method for you to use. So, okay. Again, we just want to make sure that they're closed. And whatever pinching method you use, if it works good for you, if you like it, I love it. Alright, so now that we got all of our little jagged cuts sealed, as you can see, we're gonna take just a little bit of flour because we don't want to incorporate too much flour, into our croissant dough. We're just gonna take a little bit, and then also, of course, it's to prevent sticking. Okay. And then you're just gonna take your rolling pin, and you never want to apply pressure in the middle, just at the ends. And we just gonna roll it out smooth until it gets, like I said, about the width of the cutting board. And if you find yourself, just sticking a little bit, just take a little more flour. Okay. Then we're gonna roll it this way again. And then we're gonna take it and roll it this way. And then here. And like I said, if you see it spreading a little bit, that's fine. Just pinch them back together. Okay? So then what we're gonna do is called a double fold. We're just gonna fold it this way. And like I said, any excess flour, go ahead and just dust that off with your hand. I never said this wasn't gonna get messy, okay? We ain't cutting up. All right, and then you're gonna fold it again. And like I said, if you see it getting stuck underneath, that's fine. Just take a little flour, toss it under. This is what the flour is for. You're using the flour as needed. So like I said, if it's sticking a little bit, just take a little of the flour, that's fine. Okay, so like I said, you have one fold here. And then you're just gonna fold it again. And then you're gonna come right back in the middle. You're gonna roll this out again just like you did, and you're gonna repeat it twice. And fold it one more time. After you roll it out, this is how it should look, or similar to this. You're going to take your donut cutter and cut as many out as you can. Cut as many donut shapes out as you can. Alright, so after you've cut out your donut shapes, don't they look so pretty? You can do whatever you want to do with the scraps. You can deep fry them or whatever you want to do with it. That's up to you. I'm going to go ahead and let them go. Alright, so you're just going to move your donut shapes to the side. And then what you're gonna do now is we're gonna get our grease started so we can fry these babies up. And while the grease is heating, we're gonna go ahead and start on our glaze. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we are gonna make a simple lemon glaze for our cronuts. So we're gonna start with about 1/3 cup of powdered sugar, and then we wanna do 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Again, it's not abstract. For the people, we got to tell twice. All right, so it's usually about 2 capfuls that we are going to use. If you want to get your measuring spoons out, go right ahead. I ain't gonna judge you, I ain't gonna judge you. Okay, so we got our 2 tablespoons in there. And then, like I said, we're gonna do about a teaspoon here. And I eye a lot of stuff. I do not normally use measuring cups and spoons and such, but you do what you do. And we're just gonna take our whisk and we are gonna whisk it all together until it's smooth out. And again, you want to keep whisking, because like I said, right now you can still see those powdered sugar particles in here. So we're just going to keep whisking until they are no longer visible. Almost there. Till we get a nice smooth glaze. Look at that. All right. Now I think it's time for us to drop these cronuts. What I do is, because I'm tired of my beautiful black people risking their lives pouring water in this damn pot to see if the grease is hot enough. So if you got a bamboo stick, anything that's made out of wood, toothpick, whatever you can use, I just put it in the grease. Not that it's touching the bottom, because that's where majority of the heat is. You want to put it just slightly in there. So if you see those bubbles, as you do see, forming, that means that your grease is ready, and you're welcome. All right, so let's go ahead and drop these cronuts in. Okay. So as you can see, they cook fairly fast, and when they do cook, you're going to see that they're going to start fluffing up. Okay, and it does not take long. As you can see, they're already browning pretty fast. Okay, and they usually take 1 to 2 minutes on each side when we are making them, maybe just a couple. Turn my heat down a little bit. Alright, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip them over. As you can see, they are puffing up. Beautiful, nice golden brown. Like I said, we're going to let them cook for 1 or 2 minutes on the other side. Make sure you're checking them. Do not puncture them. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start removing them. Alright, so now that we have our beautiful browned cronuts plated out, we want to do a full plating of them. So the wonderful glaze that we made, as well as the fresh cut strawberries, we're just going to put it on our cronuts. So what I like to do is, because they're still super hot, I like to take this beautiful glaze that we made and I just put them over our cronuts. Again, chow man out the gutter, okay? And we want to make sure we're hitting it all with the glaze. Alright, and once we've hit it with the glaze, we want to take some of our beautiful fresh strawberries, and we are just going to go over them with them. Go over the cronuts with the fresh strawberries. And because I'm extra, I put strawberries. I love fresh strawberries, so I like to get them a little everywhere, because I feel like you eat with your eyes, you know? Okay, so we gotta go too strawberry crazy. And then with the remainder of the glaze that's left, I say use it all. Just gonna hit the top of these strawberries, like so. Then from there, we're gonna dust it with a bit of powdered sugar, not too much. And that's what these are for, so you can hit them and you're not hitting them too hard. So I just like to lightly dust with a little powdered sugar. And you got your cronuts. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Then head over to my Facebook page at Chef Tara, Cooking and Cutting Up, and also my Instagram at Chef Tara B. And remember, I want everybody to eat. That's why I became the chef.